How you doing, folks, and welcome back to Mike's Chat Part 2. Last week was Part 1 of the Bootsale. Part 2 is today of what else we got at the Bootsale. And you can see I've got some more VHS tapes and an annual of Action Man. I've been collecting Action Man, if you've seen on the previous videos, but I've never got a book. So this is 1979, so this has been my era of Action Man. Wicked art, design and stuff. It's got a story of Action Man, illustration, kind of pictures and stuff. I think someone's cut that in or not, I don't know. No, I think it's the way it is, I'm not too sure. Yes, the way it is. So yeah, the story of Action Man going through the jungle. There's no one below zero. Illustration and storyline, really good. Battle of Britain, Operation Sea Lions, fighting the planes over Britain and the Thames and stuff. St Paul's. Force 136, looks like parachuting into the jungle and that, and capturing enemies back in the day. Got a tiger there. Looks like a Man Friday. But yeah, that's it's my annual what are pretty good. Picked up pretty good. Oh look, there's a bit of a puzzle there. Crossword with difference. Random £5 million. Well, it looks like another story of Action Man. It looks like about 4 or 5 stories of Action Man. And you've got like a nice boat on fire and weapons, what he uses, rifles and little pistols and guns and stuff. Pretty good. All the equipment what he can have. Yeah, it's just basically all these kind of bayonets and rocket launchers and knives and stuff. So yeah, that's what he can use with Action Man. But yeah, that's pretty good. Annual 1979 annual Action Man, pretty cool. And what else did we get? We got another match, but a Hot Wheels car. Sorry, it is Kit from Knight Rider. So it's Kit Super Pursuit mode, because I think the front opens and I think the lights goes backwards and forwards. So that's Kit's Super Pursuit mode. Kit from Knight Rider, the TV series. So that was 50p, a bit like the Batman one what I had last week. So I picked that up, and so we put that there, and we picked up Star Wars Episode 1, first release UK, Phantom Menace. People don't really like this Star Wars film, but I don't mind it. I do like the first 3, which is 4, 5 and 6, and then I saw the latest ones, and then if you go back to the prequel ones, this is the first one. So I got Star Wars Episode 1. I thought I'd pick them up because it's like in the Star Wars League, and I collect all my Star Wars stuff, like you can see, and all the stuff what I've been showing you in previous videos. So I thought I'd collect the VHSs. So that is that. And we got Toy Story VHS, first release. It's got a sticker saying free Toy Story book, but I didn't get a book because it's VHS tape off the market. 50p, ain't too bad. Original, absolutely wicked. Pretty good, the old Toy Story films. And we got a classic of one of mine, which I've seen many times. Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry. Scorpio killer, and Dirty Harry goes after him because he's a bit of a nasty geezer, and he makes Harry Callahan, aka Clint Eastwood, run round and keep phoning and picking up the phone to meet him to try and like get him on the run. But yeah, I've met Andrew Robinson at a couple of the conventions. Andrew Robinson played the killer Scorpio in this film, and he was the barber in Child's Play 3 who got his cut throat by Chucky, and he played a couple of bits in Star Trek, and he was Frank in Hellraiser as well. So yeah, Andrew Robinson and in Scorpio, Dirty Harry film, Clint Eastwood, really good. If you haven't seen it, classic, got to see it, wicked. And another film what I picked up, I haven't seen, never seen it, Peggy Sue Got Married, never seen it. It's an original CBS Fox. There's an original sticker there. It says suggested selling price $74.95 if you bought it new back in the day, back in the 80s. It's nearly 75 quid. Fucking hell. Look, original tape. But yeah, I picked that up. I thought it was a big box tape, original. Picked that up. £1. So I got that for £1, so it ain't too bad. Peggy Sue got married. But the highlights of the boot sale was Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear, and the original Buzz Lightyear when it first came out. It's got his flaps and that. Absolutely wicked. I've never had these Toy Story toys before, but because I had the video, I thought I'd pick up the old Buzz Lightyear. His front opens, absolutely really good. I had to clean it up a little bit marked and that, but what do you expect for like 27 years old? This came out in 95, where are we now? 2002, yeah, 27. But yeah, it's got a couple of laser beams and stuff, and its laser arm works. And the light lights up there. I'll press that again. And he does his, I've taken it apart and put new batches in. Disney Pixar Thinkway toys. So I'm going to press you.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Are you?
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Is it?
I come in peace.
Do you?
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Rescue.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. To infinity and beyond.
Yeah, so that was a Buzz Lightyear. Pretty good. £5. Ain't too bad. These toys are going up in value, so I'd rather you pick them up now, because the 80s toys are really going up in sky high because of their value, but then that'll mellow down, and then the 90s toys from back in the day will start to scale value. So I thought myself start picking up a few 90s toys, not all of them, but just the odd one or two. So I've got a Buzz Lightyear. It talks, sounds happen, the wings projectile pull out like this. So it's all in all not bad condition, and it works. So if it's in the box, it'll be worth a lot, but it's not. It was loose, so I think that's worth £5. That might be worth, well, it cost me £5. I don't know how much it'll be worth later on. So might be worth 20, 30, 40, 50 quid. You don't know. You don't know how many releases. That's what it's down to. How many did they release, and how many are in good condition and people kept and not smashed them up and broken and not working and all that. So, but this one,
I am Buzz Lightyear.
this one works, so it's pretty good. So yeah, a Buzz Lightyear. So here's your Buzz Lightyear. Will he stand up? Don't fall over. Stay there, Buzz. And last but not least, I picked up a Woody. I've got to get a Woody if you've got a Buzz. So the original Woody from Toy Story. Floppy arms, because some of them are bendy, so if you go like that and it bends and it stays there, it's not an original. So if it flops about and the buttons are like already on the shirt, then it's an original. Pretty good condition, a little bit dirty-ish, but not too bad. How much that cost me? A £5 again. 10 quid for 2 original Toy Stories. But does it work? Let's pull the string.
Howdy, partner.
Yes, it works. So,
My name's Woody.
is it?
You're my favorite deputy.
Am I? I'm your favourite deputy.
Yeehaw, cowboy.
Yeehaw, cowboy. Let me do it again.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in his boot. Anyway, so yeah, that is an original Woody, original Buzz Lightyear. Star Wars, Toy Story, Peggy Sue Got Married and Dirty Harry. The Kit Knight Rider Pursuit Car. And the annual from Action Man. And that is my haul from the boot sale last week, but I split it into two, so this is part 2 of the boot sale finds. Absolute wicked. So I'd say the 90s toys are starting to go up in value now, so I'll start collecting some of them, because you don't know what they'll be worth later on. So it's only early 90s stuff I'm going for. So I know it's in 95, but I don't know what else came out in 95. Was it Furby, Tamagotchis and stuff like that? I'm not too sure, but I'm not going right into the 90s to 2000. So I'm just getting the few iconic toys what was out, and that's it. Jurassic Park, I think, come out bits and pieces, but I wasn't really into that kind of era. My era is 70s and 80s. So and hitting the 80s to 90s, if it's on the same like toy collection, like if it's Ghostbusters, it went in 85 to 91, it's still my era. Like Turtles, I collect a few of the original Turtles. I think that was like 89 1991, so it's that kind of era I'm after, and the iconic stuff what people know about. So that's what I'm collecting now to put away for later on, just in case you don't know how much they're worth, or they could go up and down in value like a prediction. Like 1 minute they might be this high, and 1 minute they might be that high or that low or whatever. But that's my second haul from the Bootsale video today. Last week was the first lot because I split them in two. But yeah, there you go. Please have got the old original Woodies and Toy Story and Buzz and the videos, and last week's all the Rockies. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll have a video next week, and watch this video, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. There's many ways you can follow me on social media: Instagram, Mike's Chat, Facebook group, even subscribe to this page, even click that notification bell for the next video content coming up, or go to the about, email me if you've got anything to give away. Thanks very much, and see you next time.